Plaintiff Julia Gutierrez says since the age of 18, she's been independent and living on her own. But her brother, the defendant, is 20 years old, and his priorities are marijuana and alcohol. She's suing him today for towing and storage fees. Defendant Juan Gutierrez says Julia is judgmental and self-obsessed, and when she comes over to their parents' house, she simply bosses everyone around. Juan insists the car in question belonged to their father, not Julia, and therefore she has no right to sue.
All right, tell me what happened.
Well, basically, my priorities are very different to my brother. This is Juan. He's 20 years old. He still resides with my parents in San Jose. Since I was 18, I've been independent with myself. I've been responsible for my own things. His priorities are basically drinking, smoking weed, going out, partying, and mine, on the other hand, is being a full-time student.
Okay.
You know, and if
Does
you would
he work?
like...
Do you work?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Full-time?
Yep.
That's good on him. But I actually have proof. I have proof to show you that maybe he works, but he spends all his money because he does not pay rent. He does not pay bills to help my mom out where he still lives.
Does she require it?
She always complains to me that he never pays.
You don't even live at home, so I don't even
Does your mom require you to pay?
She tells me to pay a bill and rent, and I do, so.
Okay. He says he does.
Well, if you would like, I could show you the pictures.
I've never met a 20-year-old that doesn't drink. When you were in college, I've never met a college student that doesn't drink either. Do you drink?
I don't like to drink.
I didn't say like to, do you? See, that means yeah. All right, man. If he's working full-time, he's not laying around at home. He's probably doing his drinking and his weed smoking on the weekend, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
I don't want you to smoke weed at all unless you have a medical problem, do you?
Yeah, my back hurts.
All right, well, then, smoke your weed too. Well, smoke your weed too. Let me see the drinking pictures you want me to see.
He must like social networking so much he posts it on Facebook.
All right, he's getting his blunt together for his backache. What's this on the, all right, he's dropped some of his medicine.
Oh, no, that's tobacco.
That's what you took out the cigarette to put your weed in. Yeah. That's how you make a blunt. Just kidding around. What flaws does she have? She seems to be an angel so far. You tell me about her.
She's actually judgmental. She's self-obsessed and she's rude. I mean, she doesn't live at home. And when she does come home, she don't say hi to nobody. She just starts taking orders, telling everybody what to do. Yeah, I do all those things, but I mean, I have a job and I go to the gym and I don't let it affect my work, so I don't see what's wrong with it.
All right, so you sweat it out.
Yeah.
When you go to the gym.
Just gotta do it.
What are you suing him about?
I'm suing him for a collection agency for the $2,705 for his action of leaving my car in a school parking lot for a week, unattended, and then it got towed. And these are the papers of how long it was in the towing, for about 2 months. And this paper, how much they're suing me for, while suing me and charging me for.
How did he get a hold of you?
In January, when I moved away, I left my car, my 1997 Chevy Cavalier, to my dad. When I left it, he had the keys and everything. Then he got incarcerated. And when he got incarcerated, my brother, conned him to give him the keys. He
conned your father to give him?
Yes.
How?
His excuse was that he wanted to take the kids, my little 3-year younger brothers that live in San Jose, to school, to and from school. In reality,
and your father approved it?
Yes, because he loves those kids. Those are his pride. Proving from the pictures, obviously that was not the reality. That's all he wanted to do, just to go out partying, because he's never owned a car in his life under his name. That car was still mine. I still even have the title that it was under my name.
And you had told your father not to let anyone use it?
They never even told me that he was going to get the keys.
No, I said, did you tell your father not to let anyone use it?
Oh, I told him not to let him use it because he has wrecked 3 other cars prior.
So you told your dad not to let him use it?
Yes. I even have pictures of the 2 other cars that he has wrecked before.
Your dad?
No, my brother.
Oh, okay.
These are 2 cars. There's another car missing. He has also messed up a Windstar van. Those are the 2 cars that he wrecked.
Now, did your dad know this?
Yes. He loves the kids, and he thought his excuse was to take them to the school, to and from school. So
but if he knows that he has had accidents in 2 other cars,
no,
and he didn't have accidents?
No, it wasn't accidents. He malfunctioned the transmission and the motors of those cars by pressing on the gas or by racing it in the freeway.
Okay,
no
so
one
that
knows.
had racing on the freeway.
That's what he did to the Volkswagen.
That's what I'm saying. That's messing it up. So he could have been racing on the freeway with them. And yet your dad let him have it anyway. Saying that
he's
he was
not
going to
mobile.
take them around to race.
No.
My point is, ma'am, your father's responsible as well.
That's exactly why I moved out. Too much family drama.
Really? What
Yeah.
was your family like coming up?
Well, my mom, she's kind of like, she works a lot. My father does too. But I've never really had a relationship with
They
either
work
of them.
how? You say?
They work a lot.
Okay.
So we practically were raised with my grandma, my dad's mom. But ever since then, I'm not really, that's why I'm not affectionate. I've never been, I'm really to myself. I'm very independent.
Okay.
I've been through a lot.
All right. Other than your parents working, what have you been through?
Cancer.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
How long did it take you to overcome that?
Well, I'm 2 years in remission now. I was diagnosed at 17, so I'm turning 20 next month.
Good. What type of cancer?
Bone cancer, osteosarcoma.
Okay. God bless you. What's your excuse?
For what, Your Honor?
For everything. You tell me your side.
First of all, it's not her car. She sold it to my dad a couple months ago. So that's why my dad had the keys on him when he was incarcerated. The car overheated, so I had to leave it at the school. I was there every day trying to fix it. I spent around $200 trying to fix it. When I called the tow company to go pick it up, the school had called theirs first, so mine got there a little later. I went to the tow, and they told me it was around $800 to take it out.
Ma'am, had you sold the car?
No, I even have it in my father's statement. He's my witness. He wrote a statement for you stating that.
You had not sold it?
No, I was in the process of selling it to my dad since I bought myself a new car.
You hadn't completed the sale?
No, I told him I was not going to give him the title or anything until he finished paying me, and that was our agreement.
And he had not finished paying you?
No.
Sir, had he finished paying?
Yes, $1,700 is.
Had he finished
Yes,
paying her?
that's what he told me all the time.
Okay,
He
you
told
have
me-
any evidence of that?
No.
She's about to show me a statement from your father.
And the title of the car that is still
Now, I
mine.
understand the title. The question is payment. The title doesn't always reflect ownership. The ownership is determined based on the transaction. Read the part that says how much your dad owes.
It starts off a little bit before. The reason why I finally gave up the keys was because they said they needed a car precisely for the kids to travel to and from school. So in the end, I signed the papers to release the keys to my son for the sake of my 3 young boys. I know I should have told my daughter, Julia, that I was letting my son use the car since it was legally hers, and I only was still paying for her off.
Let me
for
see
it.
that. All right.
It's
Good
right
enough.
here.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
You think your father's a liar?
He is.
Okay. Wow. So this is a little trifling, sir. This young lady is overcoming major obstacles in life, probably the biggest obstacle that anyone could face, and she's overcoming it. She's in college, doing the best she can to advance herself, and here you all are back home tricking and lying to each other, to her. That's pitiful. That's nothing to smile about. Was you happy with yourself?
Because it's not true.
What part isn't true? You just told me your father was a liar, right?
Which he's mad at me because...
No.
Okay.
What part isn't true? Your father's a liar, right?
Yep. Yes.
All right, and so he lied about allowing you to use the car. Why are you grinning?
Because I could have brought a letter where he says that he gave the
All
car
right, but
to
you
me.
didn't, and she did.
Yeah, I know.
This isn't funny.
I know it's not.
2705. As you see, he thinks this is a joke, but the joke's on you today. 2705.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Continued success. Have a good day.
Finally, telling someone that I overcame cancer is kind of hard. So.
I got nothing to say.
I mean, I was upset, but I'm over it. He is my brother.